Bonjour. Today, step number 3. And this one is a big one. Not that I'm saying what we've done before is not or what's coming after is not either, but this one is a major one. And this one is a really huge step to knowing how to define your brand. I explain. Let me carry you through a couple of pop culture examples that will really help you to understand the concept, to really grasp what I'm talking about. Oprah Winfrey, all right, we know actually as Oprah, which is brilliant on a brand perspective. It's amazing. We don't even need her last name to knowing who we're talking about. So Oprah, okay, we don't remember her because of the hair or the fashion statement she makes. No. What is Oprah's brand? Well, going out there, knocking at people's door, giving money, houses, cars away, perhaps going to Africa to build schools for kids. Great. Richard Branson. Yes, of course, we recognize the scruff and sort of a longish hair, the boho clothing. Great. But what is his vision, mission, and purpose? What do we know him for? Well, saving the planet and saving animal kind. That's what I'm talking about. Now we go much further than just the envelope and the thing that we see from the exterior. It's really going deeper in the core of the person, and it is called spirituality. That's what I'm saying. Now we are starting understanding that there is so much more than the appearance into it. So, to do so, how we're going to handle this big task? Pen and paper, please. So press pause if you need to go and get some, because you know we're not typing, we're not just thinking of something else and then we're typing at the same time, we are writing down. So question number 1 is, who am I? Yeah, who am I? So you see, now that you're starting really getting into the core of you, you know that word I love so much, you are really getting to knowing your space, why you're here on earth. Why are you here at that very present moment, right here, right now? What do you do for the world? What do you do for yourself? Are you nurturing a family? Are you taking care of yourself, of your soul, of your health? That's really what you start doing. And in fact, really to help you, and I have a lot of clients, of course, that struggle because, again, how do I start? How do I know who am I? I like to recommend podcasts and material, reading material that really help to start understanding people that are bringing the teachings in the world of self-development and prosperity, because it's really helping the self-discovery in the process of that is helping you from people that have years of experience of that to really helping you now to process, okay, wow, yeah, I understand now, maybe this is what it is, because now you have acquired and you are acquiring daily life experience, which helps you to handle the same situation you had 20 years ago. Now you go to the solution, which is really what you're teaching your kids. So you think you're helping them to buy time by making the right choice for the right solution. That is the same thing here. Now, with all that knowledge of just life experience, practical, spiritual, this is your time to observe. This is your time to think, maybe how do I react to a story? How do I react to a situation? Same thing. That's why in career, that's why leaders have a way to look at things from a further perspective, because they have learned, instead of putting the ego right in front and saying, oh no, I'm right. Well, I mean, I know some that can still do that, but that's a different debate. But mostly people that have been and they are leading the world have understood how to look at things differently because they have acquired that level of spirituality. Another one is a ritual every morning. Give yourself 15 minutes in the morning to meditate. Yes, it has to do with your look. Why? Because the more balanced, the more calm, the more present moment oriented you are, the more your outfit is going to be really describing perfectly who you are, instead of rushing through the door. And trust me, by doing so, the hair, the outfit, everything is going to suffer, and you're going to tell the world. Because people are intuitive just as you are, and they will receive that message just as much as if it's great and you're in peace, something will happen with the people across from you. Let's go to question number 2. Who do I want to become? So now we are going further in the journey, and in spirituality often, in fact, they tell you in 5 years from now, what do you want to be? Who do you want to be? It helps you to visualize not just your success and the career and all, but as you, as the person you are. It helps you to really paver your map to your journey. Of course, things are going to keep coming at you that you haven't prepared for, and it's okay. And that is also another part of spirituality, is knowing now how you handle the situation further. And often the question is, well, oh, okay, my career. What does spirituality has to do with my career? Well, it has to do with the fact that now, if you have acquired and you are acquiring this peace of mind that you have, that every morning you're doing your ritual, like I said, whether you listen to something, you read something, you do your meditation for 15 minutes. You don't have to go any further. But what's going to happen of who you're going to become? Well, someone a lot more in tune with who you are. Listening to this internal voice called intuition, instinct. You can call it anything you want. The little voice behind my head, some people call it. Yes, that's who you become. That's the person that's going to be interacting with the children, with the spouse, with the neighbors, with the community, in the work environment, in the work culture. That's what I'm talking about. So who you are going to become is something you need to step on, visualize, and really write down. Write down anything that goes through your mind for now, but this is part of the journey. Question number 3, what do I want to create? All right, and way beyond the material, of course, you want to create a great life for yourself. Maybe, you have a goal setting of how much money you're going to make, how big the house is going to be. Great. But you see, this is much bigger than you. This is much bigger than that material stuff. What you look like is what you are inside. We remember that. It comes from within. And what you have creating and what you are creating is basically what you are going to be remembered as. And it is leaving a legacy. And again, it doesn't have to be a global project and saving half of the world. No, it could be just in your community, in your world, in your family. But the best exercise I have found to be the best one for answering this question is writing your own eulogy. Yes, you heard me well. I know the first time someone said that, I was not really understanding why. Why? Well, because it's like having an out-of-body experience and looking at my entire life. Not thinking, what did I do? How did I contribute? What did I create around me? What did I create for me? And it helped me so much more. In fact, that was a turning point and a completely life-changing experience, because now I was actually able to be so clear about what I wanted to create. In my case, I love helping. This has always been a part of me. All right, putting courses together, helping, coaching, also giving my time for free for youngers. That's what I'm talking about. You're going to find your own purpose, because that's part of, you remember vision, mission, and purpose. That's another purpose. And that exercise, that eulogy exercise, I cannot tell you how much is going to change you, because now you have to think as someone else looking at you. So that helps also, because when we are too confined in our own head, well, we're too close to what's going on in there. Now, this is a way to step back, looking at it like a movie. I like also that analogy from a further perspective, and it's an entire movie scene. What do you want to remember? It's an entire movie, in fact. It's your life story. That is your movie. So go ahead, think of it. That exercise should help you so much to create the answer for that question. And we are done for today. So go to work. Go have fun. Don't look at it as a chore and a task and oh my God, it's going to be so much work. No, if you think that way, that means you're not ready. You're serious about your brand. You're serious about who you are. Okay, pen and paper as you already have, go to work. Thank you so much. And of course, you know the drill. We are meeting later for more Image Impact Index.